Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we are going to take a look at the update for the Extreme Z area for the Android and Cell Saga. So this is a brand new Extreme Z area. It's pretty damn good with two new EZAs for Android 18 and for the Yardrat Goku, both of whom are free-to-play units of course. So some interesting additions, a buff for the Androids category and a buff for the Androids and Cell Saga team or the Super Saiyan team. So as you can see, this is the updated event. You need to have completed the new enemies, androids in action, the emerge mysterious monster Cell and the ultimate confrontation with the Cell Saga team. So you need to be able to finish all three of those events, the mysterious monster Cell, androids in action, and you also need to finish the ultimate confrontation so you can access the event first. So when it means finish, it means you have to complete the stages on all difficulties. So if you haven't done that, the EZA, the Extreme Z area, will not pop up. Then you're also going to need to make sure that you get the units. Now Goku you get from the Androids in Action event, pretty straightforward, but you get the Android 18 unit from the Bubba shop. You can go to the Incredible Gems section and you will find the Android 18 unit there. She is for sale. You will need to buy enough copies of her to unlock her hidden potential. You'll need to buy enough copies of her to unlock her to raise her EZA to 15. So you're going to need to get at least 11 copies of her. Now there are some cheaper copies than the 200 stone ones. I think there are some for 100 and 150, so you can save some there, and you can also raise her SA with other Android 18s from other events instead of spending more Incredible Gems to raise her SA. It's just her SA from 10 to 15 that's going to require you to, put in a little bit of Incredible Gems. To tackle the event, you're going to need 4 units: the Goku and Gohan unit, the Vegeta and Trunks unit, the Android 18 and the Yardrat Goku, and then you will need a selection of units to complete the event. Now the easiest way to complete the event is to have the 4 free-to-play units and to pick up the Friend LR Summon Android 18 and 17. That's going to be the easiest way to do it. The Int Cell you can pick up with a redstone at certain events, and he is a general pool banner unit, so you should hopefully have him, but otherwise if not, then you're probably going to need to rely on those 5 units. The Yardrat Goku is pretty cool. He awakens obviously from stage 3, and the Android 18 is pretty cool. She awakens from stage 4. Now both stages have 2 difficulties as per most Extreme Z areas. The rules are straightforward as per most Extreme Z areas, with needing to go on the left for bronze medals in the first difficulty and on the right for silver medals in the first difficulty, and then in the second difficulty you go to the left for gold and you go to the right for rainbow. There are some missions that have been added in with the update, and those are also as per most Extreme Z areas, with completing each stage 10 times so that you can get the full Zenny and Stone rewards. Now you should get a question mark. Question marks are bonuses that randomly appear and will give you a random allotment of a certain amount of medals. You should get at least 1 question mark per 6 runs, so you should be able to complete the event for each unit after roughly 6 attempts of stage 1 for each unit and 6 attempts of stage 2, or difficulty 2 I should say, for each unit. In terms of the team build, it's pretty straightforward. You just need to have the Android 18, the Goku, the Vegeta and Trunks, the Goku and Gohan, the Android 17 and 18 LR, and like I said, preferably Perfect Cell as a lead. If you don't have Perfect Cell as a lead, you're going to have to try and make do with just using something like an Android 18 as a lead until you can get Goku as the lead. That's why you should start with Goku stage in stage 3. Goku will eventually and pretty early on become a Android Cell Saga lead unit. So upgrading him first and Extreme Z Awakening him first will be the most beneficial unit to start with, because that will give you a 77% category lead, which is pretty good. It's going to be able to essentially just help you out in like building the team and carrying the team forward. And for those of you who do have Cell like myself, it is going to help you in just producing a lot more damage in that. With the extra 20%, it's just a lot more viable a leader skill, and overall will help you quite a bit to output greater levels of damage. But other than that, the stage is pretty straightforward. It's not too hard. Goku's not like incredibly difficult or anything like that, but you do need to be somewhat aware of what you're doing. Like, obviously a nice benefit of the team is using units like Android 18 to debuff him, along with the LR Android 18 and 17. They both have debuffing skills. Usually I would say alternate in terms of your Extreme Z Area stages. I would say stuff like start with Goku and then alternate so that you don't waste medals or anything like that. But to be honest, I do think it is best that you I do think it's best that you essentially focus on Goku first, so you can get that leader skill. If you don't get that leader skill, it is a lot harder to do Android 18. It's a lot harder to do the second difficulties. Goku gains the leader skill after his second awakening, so you only need bronze medals. So you just need to run the stage twice to get enough bronze medals to activate his awakening, and that will gift you the leader skill for him, which will make things way easier. So like I said, I definitely suggest that you roll with that, because that's definitely going to help you out in the long run. But we'll move on to Android 18 stage, because I don't have the problem of needing Goku as a lead, and Android 18 stage is pretty straightforward. Honestly, the benefit of this stage is pairing Android 18 with the LR 17 and 18. That's going to net you some pretty good results. The Android 17 and 18, honestly, for the fact that they don't have their Easy A on global, do quite a significant amount of damage. They can do some really good damage, especially against the strength-focused Android 18. You can lower Android 18's attack and defense on both difficulties. You can stun her on both difficulties. And the same thing applies to Goku. So you shouldn't have that many issues overall. As you can see, Android 18 really, just lowering that attack and defense, which does help quite a bit. I do suggest pushing the friend Cell off rotation as quickly as possible, generally speaking, because he's just honestly not that great, especially once you get the leader awakening skill for Goku. Int Cell quite progressively becomes the worst unit on your team. But overall, still pretty straightforward, nothing too difficult in this stage. And yeah, just like I said, I suggest getting Goku's leader skill first. That will make the Android 18 stage and just the entire event like a lot easier overall. It's just going to make everything way easier, which is fantastic and does help out. So I definitely suggest that you do that. Focus on that first, try and get that done, and then you will have a much easier time overall than if you try to do a little bit of Goku or alternate between the stages. If you have Int Cell as a lead, you can definitely do that, but I wouldn't suggest it. So we'll cut across quickly to when I have upgraded my team. I've awakened Goku and Android 18 through to level 130. You can see the team build has changed slightly, just with me switching Goku and Perfect Cell, which would help obviously quite a bit. Goku's extra 27% over Cell's all type 50% lead is helpful, and will just improve our performance overall. I do suggest that you invest orbs, considering the limited amount of characters that you can have for this stage. I do highly suggest investing what orbs and gear you can into your units, just because it will make life that little bit easier. It can be quite difficult if you are unable to, like focus on like getting these stages done, and retrying them uses a lot of stamina, especially on the second difficulty. It's 25 stamina per run. It's definitely not a cheap event to run, so it will waste your time a little bit if you are caught lacking, if you do lose. So I do suggest that you do your best to try and clear this stage. To help you, obviously, like I said, start with Goku, but definitely make sure that you have both of these units at level 130 before you take on the second difficulty of either stage. You can use Android 18 and her combination to lower the attack and defense of the unit, which helps quite a bit. And then you can also follow up with the LR 17 and 18's ability to lower attack and defense. And of course, Goku also has the ability to stun, which is quite helpful. And Goku and Gohan also lower attack and defense. So even though the team has very limited options, the free-to-play options that are there do carry a large amount of utility, which is always helpful when you consider beating some of these Extreme Z areas. So that is the Goku stage done, which is great, pretty awesome, pretty straightforward. And then you simply jump across to the Android 18. Now the Android 18 stage is technically easier than the Goku's, just because you do have some type advantage in the Android 18 stage, and you have no type disadvantage. You have no physical units, or at least you shouldn't really have any physical units. And you also have the LR 17 and 18, who should be able to do a decent amount of damage. Now LR 17 and 18, they are pretty straightforward to get. You get them through friend summons, so nothing that new players or anyone can't really achieve. You just simply have to summon on the friend summon banner until you get enough copies of them. Awakening them is a little bit of a grind, but nowadays the Dokkan events to awaken them are a little bit older. They are a little bit, not so difficult. So yeah, I definitely suggest that you focus on that, and you try your best to awaken them as best you can, because they are a pretty useful unit for this stage, and they will eventually be getting some kind of EZA on Dbz Dokkan Battle Global. So it's not a waste of your time to invest effort into them. It will still reap rewards for you. So yeah, but other than that, everything is pretty straightforward. It's all quite straightforward from here. It's pretty easy, especially once you start getting those final steps of the awakenings. Again, try and focus on one unit. So like once you've got Goku and Android 18 to level 130, try and just get Goku to level 140, so that you can also finish his SA and then use the improved Goku to clear the Android 18 event. Likewise, you can use the Android 18 to try and focus on the Goku event. Once you have Goku's leader skill, the order in which you take them on is not so important, because obviously Goku's leader skill is not going to go up again from 77%. So you've got the most vital piece that you need to kind of like complete the stage. So you shouldn't really have that many issues overall. And yeah, once you've got that situation sorted out, should be pretty well covered. And you can see the usefulness of the Android 17 and 18 in this situation, with them finishing off the stage. So yeah, pretty straightforward overall. So yeah, that is Android 18 stage done. Again, you get gold medals on the left, rainbow medals on the right for the second difficulty, silver medals on the right, and bronze medals on the left in the first difficulty. You're going to need 15 bronze medals, 42 silver medals, 30 gold medals, and 30 rainbow medals. But once you have all of those, it is pretty straightforward. And like I said, both EZAs are pretty good. I will be reviewing both EZAs at 100% in the hidden potential system, so that we can get a decent look at the units and obviously see how they perform. So yeah, just a reminder, you're going to need these 4 units. You have to have them. They are all free to play, they're all easy to get. Android 18, you get with treasure gems, the rest you get from the events that you have to complete to open up the Extreme Z area. I definitely, obviously, if you haven't tackled this event at all, you should 100% focus on getting the Vegeta and the Goku and Gohan done first, and then you can focus on getting the Goku and the Android 18 done. But yeah, overall pretty straightforward. Both EZAs look really good, and I'm excited to try them out. But that's going to be it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, obviously leave a like on the video, or leave a comment asking any questions, or just, you know, leaving any thoughts or opinions that you have on the video or on the units or anything like that. And yeah, as always, I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, take care, stay safe, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.